What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the CODEX 1000 subscriber giveaway. As always, I'm your host, Jamie J-Dub. With me, Tim the Terrible,
Hello.
himself, Archduke Kevy, which we haven't seen for a while. Thank you for making an appearance. And the man Kelly, formerly known as, Instagram owner, I guess, of Instagram and sued by Instagram. Sail the slab guy / fairy with his non-gaping holes this week. And lastly, Sonny S.K. Kruger. How we doing, guys?
Hello, everyone.
Good. Very excited.
All right. Yeah. So we're getting into the giveaway here shortly. Real fast, I just want to take a second and thank everybody that has subscribed, liked, shared, followed us on all social medias. We couldn't have done this without you. We couldn't have done any of this without the support. So we want to thank you, and we're thanking you in the giveaway. But it just means everything to us. You just clicking one button and watching us weekly for the stuff we put on. So for that, thank you. And we kind of want to talk about some of our favorite moments or times or what we love about this so much, real quick, because we love doing this for you, but we also love what we do. So who wants to take it away?
Oh, I will, because
let me get you up there.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie.
I had mine today. So a little bit of context. Rob Liefeld was responding to criticism in a comic book group. And that he started. Well, no, he didn't start. Somebody else did, but he came in to respond, and his response was terrible. That's not the point. The point is that a while back, Jamie, Sonny, and I did a review of one of Rob's greatest masterpieces, and that was Youngblood #1.
Yeah.
So Sal says, he's like, maybe we should get him for an interview. Go for it, buddy. I'll do it. I'll be professional and all that stuff. And to refresh myself, I watched our review and died laughing because, Jamie, I had forgotten about it. You had convinced me that you were going to give a higher grade than what you did, and I believed you through the whole episode. And watching that, I was like, man, I forgot all about that. We were all cracking up, having a good time.
Yeah, he's literally like, it's the worst piece I've ever read, and this and that. I'm like, dude, I can't wait to review this. This is probably my favorite story we've ever read, blah, blah, blah. And then when we got to me, I was like, this was a heaping pile of trash. Like,
oh my God. Like, you had me hook, line, and sinker pretty much through the whole episode. And I think you had talked to Sonny about it before. Yeah, Sonny even knew about it too. And I felt a little left out, but it was a good left out. So that's one of my favorite recent moments.
All right.
It was picked for one of my top 5 videos when we did the playlist.
Yeah,
it was picked for one of my top ones. Yeah,
that's great.
All right,
Nice.
Sonny, how about you, bud? Favorite moment or overall?
I think it was probably when we had stickers.
Probably,
when we had
Codex, comes with props.
Within arm's reach there.
It was like we made it. We're bigger than everybody. The Codex station has made it. There's nothing that can top that moment to say we have our very own official stickers available now. Only about $5 on our website to get it.
The hoodie in the background wasn't the indicator. It was
pretty cool. But the sticker, I even put it in my show. Remember, I put it in the series by series. I said everybody needs to see this epic sticker. So I don't know if anything can top that. When I'm 70 years old, I'm going to remember Codex. The Codex station has stickers. There's been so many great moments. So
the stickers
I
are
always have this right next to me. If I'm ever down, I just look at a Codex sticker, and then I'm ready to take on the whole entire world.
When he's old, he's going to have the Codex sticker on his walker. So he'll be like, I used to be someone.
There you go.
There was a day. I can't remember.
Stickers here.
That's a good idea. I remember that. Codex stickers all around.
Yeah. All right.
He's going to have it on his rascal.
All right, Kevy. How about you, bud?
So one of my proudest moments with this was when I did a review for Stray Dogs, and I reached out. I'm like, I didn't think I did a very good job with it. I was a little bit disappointed. I could have done this better, that better. And you guys were like, you don't think you did a good job? I'm like, no, I really don't. And you showed me this thing where both Tony Fleeks and Trish Forrester reached out, and we were like, dude, that was great. And it was like, holy crap, the artist and the writer of the comic reached out and said, good job.
Yeah.
That was just like, holy crap. I have, that was one of my proudest moments in my life.
Well, we got another proud moment real fast. Uncle Gary is here. And
Hey!
All right, I heard y'all talking a lot of shit. Y'all want some of this.
We are only short one person for the entire crew to be here. Wes,
we just
I
need
love
Wes,
you.
and it's
We miss you.
perfect. All right, right now, guys. If you guys are watching live, if not, we're kind of going over our proudest moment so far that we've had with in this 1,000 subscriber run.
Kevin, that moment was amazing. I remember when the creator had messaged and how excited you were about it.
Oh my god, I was like,
I remember when you reached out to me, you're like, dude, this isn't good. This isn't blah blah blah. I'm like, put it up and we'll see what happens.
right?
If you don't think it's gonna do well, we'll take it down. And as soon as we put it up and posted it, they even reached out. We're like, this was great. Thank you so much for your kind words. Like,
I'd like to say, looking at the chat, Heather Reynolds says, you guys are great. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather Reynolds, a person who I have never met before. That is amazing.
nor talk to.
I had no idea she existed.
Yeah, we believe that.
Well, yeah, that was my proudest moment with this.
All right,
We even got fans in the background. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. My background, I got little fans going nuts. How about you? Proudest moment, anything like that, or
Me?
first time being on here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's me. Hi. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to join, but I got here. I'm sorry I'm not like, there's no makeup. I'm not looking pretty right now. But I got to say, my proudest moment, the time that I really felt like I was part of the team was actually my first review because, as Tim remembers and Jamie remembers, we got comments from the person that wrote the comment.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh my god!
Runner from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanya, or yeah.
It was oh god,
I don't
it was
even remember her name because it wasn't worth it.
It was Blood something.
Blood something, yeah. It wasn't a bad comic. I think I gave it a 7.5, but at the time when I was doing reviews, I would do a review for the very first comic because I'm the omnibus person.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So I would review for the first comic and how I felt, and then I would do a review for the whole entire series after I read it. So the first comic got like 4 out of 10, but the series as a whole got like a 7.5, and she hated that 4 out of 10.
She was mad that it was Dark Blood.
Dark Blood, yes,
Yep.
yes.
She was mad because you didn't give your final review right in the beginning, that you actually wanted to give information and reason behind why you gave it. She got pissed
And
off.
I stand by that review. It was a good review.
It was a great review.
But it was just
And
really cool.
The best thing was I called Tim and I literally was like, dude, I could put this person on blast right now. And he's like, how? I'm like, she literally wrote for the last 2 seasons of Shameless and the last couple seasons of The Walking Dead. And I wanted to just be like, yeah, how did it do?
But I guess I thought my reviews would never like really hold traction or anything like that. So when she commented, I was like, ah!
Hey!
Hey, Wes.
There's Wes.
Oh, guys, sorry.
Whole team.
Do we have everybody? Yay!
Oh.
All of Codex. Wes, welcome, sir. Glad you could make it.
Yeah, I ran through the door.
Covered
Please
his
don't let me
dick there.
interrupt.
Out of the way. Daddy's got to go online.
All
Look,
right.
I'm wearing a hat because I haven't showered today. It's fine, Wes.
I haven't showered
Yeah,
today
don't let me
either.
interrupt, Kristen.
You didn't interrupt anything, darling.
No, but right now, Wes, we're kind of going over our proudest moments and what we've liked about or anything like that through this 1,000 subscriber run. So if you have one, think of one. Next up, I'm going to throw up Dan.
Ooh.
I feel like throwing up Dan, too.
I'd say mine is probably when me and Sal went to Uncle Gary's comic emporium and spent the day there hanging out with him and filming everything and seeing the entire collection and hearing the stories behind everything. And then we ended up going back again to film some more. And there's still stuff that we got to go.
Still more to do, brother. Still more.
So
You guys had so much fun with that.
It's awesome seeing all this stuff in person that, like, you know, you see pictures online and, you know, you like might see it, you know, like you might see it at a show or something where it's like on the wall behind you, but to actually like, oh, I'm holding Amazing Fantasy 15 or I'm holding X-Men 1, like that was pretty cool.
Can I hold X-Men 1? I want to touch it.
All the ladies do.
That's
story of my life. Story of my life, you know. I'm a giving kind of guy. I just allow people to touch it.
If you had a nickel,
All
you'd
right.
tickle a pickle.
That's how
All
I
right.
afford all these books.
Speaking of innuendos, how about we get a gaping
Yeah.
hole?
Yeah.
Sal,
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what you guys. Let's just move on. Well, thanks to Dan, he stole my, you know, one of my best, proudest moments, going to see Uncle Gary. But I'm gonna actually do a larger umbrella, and I'm gonna actually shout out and say Kevin for creating Comic Monster of the Day Facebook page, and that is how we all met.
Wow.
How we all met. So thank you, sir, for doing that.
I'm honored.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because
without that,
that's
I would never met you guys.
that's where I found.
Look at that. Look at those kudos.
Right, jam.
So yep. So
Yeah.
my funniest moment is when I first started doing the shows, being the host. I can't tell you how many times I screwed up the intro with, you know, trying to do make up names for people. And Jamie is probably the worst one that I kept screwing up his names I was throwing at him so many times. And I got it right once. You know,
I called him Antonio Bandana, and then every time Sal, he'd be like Antonio Banderas. Like, no, it's Bandana.
Antonio Bandana. So those are my funny moments. But
Nice.
proudest moment is meeting all
But
you
no,
guys.
it's
through
been
Kevin.
great.
Oh my God, I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Literally, that's how Tim came on. Actually, the first 2-3 people we interviewed, like me and Sonny interviewed when I was talking about
I
expanding.
think you interviewed Dan
was
before
Tim.
me.
Yeah, it was Tim, Dan, and Sal.
Wow.
Was the first 3, and then when we got to the point where we started expanding more, and me and Tim were going over, you know, more stuff we could do, we started being like, what about Sal? Remember we did the interview with him, and what about Dan?
Wait, you all got interviewed?
I had turned the one thing down because I didn't think I'd be good at it.
I had to have an
Yeah,
in-person
Dan
interview.
Dan literally turned us down. I remember Dan wouldn't even let us like promote in Comic Character of the Day. I think I still have the message from that. I was so pissed. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
I'm never gonna talk to this guy again. I don't care what he says, what he does. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do
We're
with
going
him.
above his
And
head to
Tim's like,
Kevin.
See, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I told you got to send me that message because I don't remember it. But if I did say that, it would only be because Kevin had already said it because it's Kevin's page, so I just go with whatever he
We
says.
just pushed that right over the Kevin.
Oh yeah.
As soon as Jamie said, "Can we do it on Comic Character?" They're like, "Hell yes, let's make it a thing."
And how did I become a part of this? Just
All
be
right.
friends with Tim for 20 years.
That's what I said. Tim,
You were on a very short list of people to bring in.
I love you too, darling.
You know, Tim,
All right.
you're in.
Wes, what about you, buddy?
Well, you know, I never ever
I tell you,
in
it's
my
Lunch Money
wildest dreams
Comics.
thought that I would ever lunch money. Yeah, that was a pretty big deal. You know, I never in my wildest dreams thought I would ever be on YouTube or with a group of people like you guys. You know, the first time I was ever on was one of the After Darks. It ended up becoming a missing episode, but
Which we found.
recently refound. I love that. I remember being super nervous for like 2 days prior, and like, oh my God, I've never done anything like this, and that was amazing. I'll never forget that. But you know, selfishly, I have to say my favorite memory was I went to meet a guy one time off of Facebook Marketplace. I was buying something from him.
I know what you're talking about.
And it was the most insane. It was crazy. So I pull up to the parking lot. I'm just buying some like old posters from this guy. And there's this kid in the back seat, and he keeps kind of looking at me. He's probably 9-10 years old. He keeps looking at me weird, and I'm like, all right, okay. Anyways, I'm talking to his dad, and finally the kid rolls down the window and says, "I've seen you somewhere." And I said, "Do you live around, whatever?" He goes, "No." He said, "Are you on YouTube?" And I said, "What?" And I had been on, I had maybe 3 appearances, maybe 4 appearances, and I had maybe done like my first unboxing or something, so it was so I was floored. I was absolutely floored. But no, the Lunch Money Comics thing, absolutely. That was a big deal because he's kind of like, he's one of my favorite YouTube channels out there at all. And just to get him on was great. But just being on period is just amazing. And the fact that you guys even have me is crazy.
Out of all 9 of us, Wes is the only one that's been recognized in public.
That's not
true. I never have been.
Didn't you get recognized, Tim?
Me? No.
I thought you did.
I did.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, man, and he, it was really cool. And I happened to have a sticker in my truck, and I went
right
and
there.
A sticker.
Man. Wes is the boy band member of this team right now.
The boy band member?
No, you are the Justin Timberlake of us.
Oh yeah.
You just need to put ramen noodles on your head.
Kind of a big deal. So it's not my fault. I'm just amazing.
You're such a big deal.
Oh my God.
You are such a big deal. I love it.
But yeah,
huge. Who's next?
Uncle Gary.
That would be Gary.
All right, guys, y'all shamed me into showing up tonight. Actually, the tech challenged me thought it was just for a few of y'all, and that you didn't have the capacity to handle all of this on there with you. So I didn't realize it. But then when y'all started talking smack, and I wasn't able to tell you.
I seen them pop on everywhere. Like, we could take them.
Yeah. Like I said, when y'all get a little gold, you come here and come and get these books.
Woo! Gun.
That's right.
Boom.
But you know what? I don't. The redhead's got the gun, but I carry sledgehammers wherever I go, so I'm ready. But I want to say that as the newest member of this team, I'm really honored that y'all added me to it. And as what makes it pretty cool is as J-Dub has said, the roster was full, and they weren't adding nobody. And then
I was literally
lucky.
sitting at my parents'.
Yep. I got lucky where I won again. Back to Kevin, man, because the comic character of the day, they had a contest just like we're having right now. And one of the perks was you're going to appear on a show. And then, fate intervened. The wheel spun. It ended up on me. And I told my buddies, at Comic Logic, I got the Grumpy Old Nerd Show. And I said, I don't know if they know what they're getting into having me on. And so after the first show, man, it went well. And when you can, we show books like this,
it went
that not everybody has. So I know the collection doesn't hurt. I'd like to think personality and all this crap that's been in here for almost 50 years. By February is my 50th year of collecting. So, and I never stopped. I never stopped, not for one single day. So, so I think I got a few comic credibility things going for me, but to be able to come on in the first show, man, I thought, Tim, you were so generous to me as, the moderator of that show when you talked to me beforehand. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't overstepping, because I told you before, I'm not the host material. I'm I'm just the guy. You rev them up and you let them go and you rein them back in when you can.
I think your exact words. Your exact words to me were, Tim, you got to pull the reins on me from time to time.
Yep,
I got it, Gary. Don't worry about it.
Well, the first show when Dan, I think when Dan mentioned something that a heinous act was had occurred in a book, and I said, "Whoa, did you say anus act?" I knew I had found my people then,
welcome to that one.
When I busted everybody up, I said, "Whoa, say anus acts? You had me there." It was just, it was a great first night, and I told my buddies, I said, I was on the show, and I think I freaking killed it, man. I thought it was great, and to get that affirmation and to find out later that Tim and Jamie are texting, like, God damn it, yeah, we're gonna have to have
the whole show.
Yeah,
literally.
So it was
They would.
It was an honor to be asked by y'all to be on here on a permanent basis. And, you know, I've been joking. I really mean that from my heart. This is something that I am so passionate about, you know, talking about these books. You know, Tim, we talked about maybe something we would do is, you know, we would review books and I can do these great storylines from the past and that we could do review shows and talk about. I'm so passionate about getting people that are into comics now that haven't read the original things that made this industry what it is and made this such a giant global event now where comics are accepted. Because when I was going, you know, when I was collecting comics in the 70s and early 80s, comics weren't cool. Comics weren't cool at all. And so to have what it is now, I want the people to appreciate the building blocks and the creators, the artists and the writers that made this giant industry what it is. And we got to go back to the source material, the original stuff, the originators. And I'm so passionate about that. And the fact that this channel gives me the forum to do that and to interact with you all, you know. And again, Archduke Kevy, thank you, brother, for having that contest and having the Wheel of Fate come and pick me to join y'all. And I got to say, truly, I really was honored for y'all to ask me to be a part of this. So all the crap I talk and all the smack and all the bullshit aside, it is truly an honor to be a part of y'all. And I know I'm the newcomer here, but every day, you know, I go into this 100%, and you are never going to find me not pulling my weight. So I just want you all to know that. And I got a lot of weight to pull, baby. So, you know, I got a lot.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
You want to hear the funny side of that story, Uncle Gary, real fast? Yeah. So the day you went on, me and Tim were talking. And I was like, dude, I don't care. I'm like, roster's full. We got enough people. We don't need anybody else. He came on. It's cool. He goes, yeah, but I think we need to do this episode and then we'll kind of make our judgment call from there. I'm like, nah, I'm good. We got enough people. I don't know where we're going to fit somebody else, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, all right, well, if you want, watch. I know you're with your family because I was down in Illinois. I was just visiting and I wasn't even at home doing anything. And I'm watching the episode, and as I'm watching it, I just keep sinking farther and farther into my chair. And I literally texted Tim, and I was like, "Hey!" And I see him look down at his phone, and he messages back. He's like, "What?" And I was like, "Talk to him, add him, figure out what we can do." I'm like, "We can't not lose this guy." I'm like, we lose Uncle Gary. I think we're not going to have anything. Can you just tell him he's accepted right now?
I think the phone call we had after that, because I remember Gary, I was like, I got to talk to Jamie and figure it out, and called you, and you were like, he's coming on, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, I actually kind of screwed up that whole thing because I found out and I reached out to Uncle Gary and said, hey, congratulations. Before evidently you guys told him.
Before he got the memo?
Right. He was like, congratulations for what? I'm just like,
you know,
like being an awesome person.
Well, Tim actually, that first show, though, Tim actually did say, if you like the show, give us feedback. If you like Uncle Gary, maybe we'll have him back. He said, nah, forget it. He's going to be back. So Tim,
we had been texting through the whole.
Classic Tim.
Yeah, so Tim actually did that. But like I said, guys, it's an honor to be with you. And for those of you that I haven't done a show with, Kristen and Wes and Sonny, I look forward to doing stuff with you all and being a part of this. And for y'all that I have interacted with you, man, I love you guys. And you know that this place is open for y'all to come. And I hope next year, we hit Baltimore en masse and we can be there. And I would love it if we could, like I said, one thing that's cool about the Grumpy Old Nerd show I do is the three of us, we're in the same room, and when we have our friends, we're in the same room. I hope we can do a show where we're all in the same room. And
oh my God, that would be amazing.
It would be amazing. I know that's in Baltimore.
Need to be a big room.
Where I'm at is a little bit further away than that.
It require a lot of space.
Maybe Monday, what I'm putting out there is maybe that Monday after Baltimore, maybe we can assemble here like the Avengers and have a show here. So I would offer up to join here for anybody that can make it, and we could have a group show, a Baltimore post-mortem and recap and all that. It would be
Wes,
it would
you're
be a
my
blast.
+1, buddy. We're going together.
I'm on it.
I just have to say, like, being the only girl in this group or anything like that, obviously growing up, I was really made fun of for being a geek and liking comic books and all that other stuff. But you guys have made me feel so freaking welcome. Even if I just do reviews and I'm just sort of like a backup for the other shows and everything, and I watch all of our shows, but even just being able to do reviews and give my point of view of things that I've been reading, it's just been such an amazing experience.
We'll see, and the cool thing is
that's the way they are.
Yeah.
That's the way y'all are. Y'all are so giving, so accepting. And back when I first started collecting, we didn't have many gals in the comic shop.
Yeah.
And actually I talked about this on the show, Breaking the Code. I wasn't what most people in the comic shop looked like back then either. I looked like the guy that was beating the hell out of most of the people.
You got the guns.
So I wasn't.
Give me a Fantastic Four books now.
Yeah, exactly. So I wasn't accepted right away, because I looked like the people that was bullying them, and that's not me. I was a guy protecting folks like us. So I was always accepted. And then the fact that if a gal did come in the shop and I went up and started talking to her, that made me even more. God damn it, look at him. He's actually talking to a girl. God damn right I'm talking to a girl. In the shop, out of the shop, I'm going to be talking to the girls. So anyway, but y'all.
No, I got to tell you, all those memes where they're like, oh, well, you like that band? Tell me 3 songs. Oh, you like that comic book character? Tell me 3 comics. I'm like, yeah, no, I can. Like,
well, the good thing is, though, is that every single one of us brings something so unique that nobody else can do it quite the way that anybody else can. And that's what makes this team so
dynamic.
So dynamic.
I'm diverse.
Well, y'all brought me here for my tech skills, I know, and you're using me for that.
Mr. IT.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And my vast.
Look, they brought me here for horror comics. Okay, I read like the weirdest comics. It's fine.
I've got just under 59,000 reasons why they brought me here.
West DC knowledge, Uncle Gary's tech skills. Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think any of us are here for our political correctness. I think,
no.
All right. Well, I will sign us off on this one.
Yeah, you gotta give us your number 1 moment.
Come on, El Jefe.
My number 1 moment so far has literally been working with each and every one of you and listening to me at 3, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Everyone reaching out to me at random times. Kevin's called me at like 4:30 in the morning, and I picked up. Me and Tim have sat there for 16 hours one day. Literally just working, going back and forth, and
just like this,
I have definitely messaged him at like 3 in the morning. By the way,
yeah.
I remember messaging you early once about something, and I was like, "Oh, I got to do this before I forget," and then you responded, and I was like, "Go to bed."
Yeah, I've had that message from everybody on this team at one point. Like, dude, go to bed.
We'll get tomorrow's schedule around 4 a.m. today, just so you know.
Yeah, but. From, Sal, like everyone is diverse, from Sal having slabs, giving, him the reins on the slab show, to Dan with his reviews. At one point he pumped out like 10.
He totally did.
Wes, your boots on the ground episodes are just killer, dude. I gotta admit, like every time I watch one, I want that Green Lantern, by the way. I was telling Tim. He's supposed to read it out too.
Oh yeah, I'll read Kristen later.
Kristen and her reviews have been nothing but stellar, even getting hate from people who created it. Kevy from doing Comic Character Today to installing Comic Character of the Week, which has been an ongoing show. We just hit the milestone of 40 episodes.
Wow. Wow.
To Sonny of me and him, when I first wanted to do this, I called Sonny. I needed the guy that would sit there and tell me, like, if we fail, who gives a shit? And Sonny was the guy. We started with a podcast and it became a whole station with that. To Uncle Gary coming on and literally just trumping us with this. You are like the You are the Hector Hammond brain of
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
comics, dude.
I love
Say
it.
that.
Who
But
knows?
you know what? I
Uncle
got these
Gary
mighty
knows.
shoulders and arms to hold this head up, baby.
He's like
need
the
it.
living brain.
I could literally sit there and be like, "Oh, Gary, I'm blanking right now. Who was this?" And he'll message me 10 seconds later like this. I'm like, "Oh, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Let's keep moving."
He's
forward."
gonna get a big head. He's got
He's like,
dial
oh,
it back.
here's this
Dial it back.
Yeah,
Here's this Fantastic Four #1 facsimile. Oh wait, no, this is the real
yeah.
thing.
This is the real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That was the
great.
first episode he was on. Like, I got this facsimile. Oh wait, no, this is the real Daredevil one.
I told
Yeah.
Tim. I asked him if I should be an asshole and do that. And he said, "Oh God, yeah, be an asshole."
Please do.
So,
Yeah,
so every
no,
time I do facsimile, they go, "Oh God, it's the real thing."
that's pure Tim. That's pure Tim.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, and certainly, the guy that's had the backbone of this whole thing is Tim.
Yeah.
From the 16-hour video chat calls to figure out what to do, to reaching out to creators, to reaching out for sponsors, to figuring out what we do next, to listening to me brainstorm, to listen to both of us try to come up with stuff. There was one night, even my favorite story with me and him was just sitting there one night, and I'm editing for a Decoding Panels episode, and he's like, what if we do interviews? And I was like, what if we don't ask for 45 minutes? What if we ask for 7 to 10? You know, one question. And we were just sitting there, and he's like, that'd be a good idea, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he just shot it, and he's like, what should we call it? And I was like, how about one shots, like the comics? Like, it's a one shot.
I thought that was the coolest fucking idea you ever had.
And he literally just went, what? And I went, was it stupid? He goes, no, did you just like come up with that, or were you thinking about that? I was like, I just came up with it. And he's like, dude, we're going places. Like, this is insane. He's
I'm
like,
sorry,
you
I've known
literally
Tim for
just
so
sat
long,
there
I can actually hear him in my head.
yeah, like, and he'd be like, dude, seriously, this is the sky's the limit right now. And you know, him listening to me, he did, you know, we all talked, but Tim did take that 3 months off to spend time for family, and it was not a problem at all. We kept everything going, we kept everything alive. And then once he messaged me one day, he's like, I miss it, I'm back. And he was full steam ahead, and he has not stopped. Like and the reason I say all that about everyone is because without you guys, there is no Codex Station, and there is no 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and there's no us. There's no uniqueness to this team.
Well, I just want to say personally for me, Jamie, and I'm sure that other people feel the same. You know, when I was going through some really hard times in my life and I wasn't putting out reviews the way that I should have been or anything like that, you're like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, just take care of you. You know, you really care about us is what I really want to say. And that's amazing because a lot of content creators will be like, well, you didn't give me XYZ in enough time, yada, yada, yada. But you're like, are you okay? Like, I'm going to answer your call at 3 a.m. Are you okay? What's going on? And it's been amazing. It's what's kept me doing reviews for you.
Jamie only gets like that if we don't send him our covers and our top 3 stories for Character of the Week in time.
Yeah,
and who's filled out my spreadsheet for reviews? Don't make me look at all of you. There's still a spreadsheet, people.
Hey, I'm updated on there.
I have no idea what you're talking
my own spreadsheet. I'm not even updated
I get
on
all
it.
my stuff down to the last minute. Hey, you needed this yesterday. Here you go. So
yeah, it's been literally sometimes where it's like an hour before the show, and I'm like, dude, you didn't get into me. You're off the show. Wait, whoa. Now I got it here. And I'm like,
there you go.
I like to point out he had like 7 of my reviews for like the last 3 months. He's like, I just finished editing them. I'm like, okay, not sending you 7 at one time again. You need a break. You need a breather.
Oh, really? Because he had about 10 of my reviews that he lost. I had to re-record them.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, yeah,
There's
okay.
no video evidence.
Backbones break.
Yeah,
okay?
Tim, I've known you since I was 18 years old. Stop that.
I like sending Jamie the information and then turning around like a day later and saying, "Can I change this? Did you already do what I did?"
Oh yeah, last minute changes. It's like, nah, I already did it, bro.
Too late.
You know what my favorite moment for Codex is? The next moment.
Oh,
someone's going for it.
Oh, Dan's getting deleted right now.
You got a little brown, Dan. There's a little brown right there.
You know, I've got to admit, when Tim tried to bring me on, I didn't even think I wanted to be watching my reviews. So at all. So to have
be-
people like, no, you need your reviews. I'm like,
Yeah.
No, it's like the Brady Bunch now.
It's
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
a bad episode. A bad episode of the Brady Bunch.
No, but okay, guys. Like I said, it's been awesome. It's been a pleasure. It's been amazing, and like you said, Dan, can't wait for the next moment. And it's honest, you know, it's we got shows coming up tomorrow, Thursday, and this weekend. You know, even so, it's gonna be a fun one. But
yeah,
I guess
I'm reading like
without-
5 comics right now.
But I
Let's
guess
spin
without
the
further
wheel.
ado, should we get into the winner?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see who wins. That's exciting.
All right.
Through all of us gush and love at each other, now it's time to give stuff away.
Yes.
We're-
And
Absolutely.
real fast before we get into it, what are we giving away, Tim?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those of you that entered into the contest, thank you very much. You are on the wheel of awesomeness, as I have just now dubbed it. But what you're going to win is you're going to win 2 slabs, one from that guy and one from that guy. So each of them are going to pick one. They are undetermined as of yet, but guaranteed they will be worth at least the price of admission. So there you go. Maybe less. I don't know. Also, a mystery grab bag from Kristen, way over there. Some original artwork from Dan right there. And up above, for me, you're getting a graphic novel trade paperback. From Sunny, you are getting a PDF award.
Yes.
I love that. That's awesome.
I'll get
Uh,
to working on that.
Dundee.
So, Sunny, you really have to do that now.
Thanks
so-
for letting me know. I will get on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. But you're
Thanks for the
also,
extra work.
you're also going to have a spot on any show of your choosing that appears on the Codex station. So that is the podcast. You can sit there with me, Jamie, and Sunny. After Dark, you can sit there with me, Uncle Gary, Dan, the Kelly Art, and Sal, the Slab guy down below. Codex Slab, that's Sal, Wes, and me. So much more. All kinds of different shows, guys. You get to pick.
You can do a review with me.
You could do a
Yeah.
review with any
Hey,
one of
and
us.
if you're local, I'll bring you out on a collection hunt
Oh, there you
Ooh.
go.
or an on the
Look at that.
spot.
You can come here to the museum and get body slammed.
There
I'm
you
good
go.
for that.
There is so much in
You
this.
could,
Man.
you could choose to be on the Character of the Week show, and we'll let you pick the character.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I mean,
Oh, that's good.
when we say the sky is the limit, the sky is the limit. Not only do you get physical stuff, and Kevin, I think you're throwing in something too. Is that right?
I found this really, really cool Green Lantern watch that I was going to
So-
donate to this whole
What?
thing. So
That
There
lets you
you
know when it's
go.
How do
time
I
to charge
enter this
that ring.
contest? I want a Green Lantern watch. How do I
I was
enter?
saying, I kind of want that.
Sal, you should have
Kevin
entered.
is
The
throwing in
contest.
his beard that he cut off.
Wow, that's amazing.
oh, some part of that.
Either way, ladies and gentlemen, the prize package is enormous, and it goes to that one person as our way of saying thank you for being a part of the family that is the Codex station. Without further ado, Jamie, the wheel is yours.
Spin
Spin
it.
away. Let us know who the lucky winner is.
Yay, I'm so excited.
So let's get into this 1,000 subscriber winner giveaway. And just give me 1 sec so I
We
can
all
bring
need
this
to make drum roll
up.
noises.
There we go.
Ta-da.
Here
It's
we
up.
go.
So where is the
Ready?
arrow for this? So we know. Facing
All
up.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's facing
Yeah.
up. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm
do
ready.
it.
There we go.
Go for it.
Oh, it makes a sound.
Feel
Yeah.
the tension.
The winner
Like the Wheel of
is-
Fortune sound. I love it.
That's
Okay.
my knee.
Okay. Who is it?
Oh.
Are you serious?
Barry Allen.
Hey!
Oh, SK, he's gonna be so happy.
AKA Big Keith. Hey, Keith,
Yeah.
what's up?
Congrats, Big
All
Keith.
right, we'll be sending out and getting a hold of you soon, there, Keith. I was actually shocked that landed there, but you'll be hearing from us, and we'll get to you as soon as possible. And check out actually his YouTube channel, which is Legion of Doom Diecast Racing.
Oh, that's cool.
His channel is amazing, and he has so much every week for everybody for it. So definitely go check that out. I'm in shock that it hit that, Sonny. Like of all people that could win.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's awesome.
Very
He's second in line to what Uncle Gary is, I would say.
Wow.
So that'll be an
A
interesting
competitor. Huh?
In what way? In books or in the diecast stuff?
In books and also in figures.
Oh, showdown.
All right. Well, if he thinks he's taking my spot on here, we're gonna have there's gonna be a throwdown.
He'll hold up. He'll hold his own.
There can be only one.
It's on the pluses of being the only girl on this team. I'm like, yeah, no, we're good unless another girl wants to come on.
Yeah.
Could be
None
a
of us
possibility.
would mind.
It could be.
Yeah. But all right, guys.
Gary's
thank
gonna
you
arm
again.
wrestle him like Stallone and over the top.
Keith will be reaching out to you here real soon. I'll definitely give you a call. But yeah, thank you everybody that entered. Thank you everybody that took time out to like, share, subscribe. And thank you for tuning in every week. No matter what show it is, it means everything to us just by clicking that subscribe button or follow. So thank you all. As always, J-Dub, and I'll let you guys take it out.
Might as well go right down the line. Uncle Gary, go ahead. Go next.
Well, I just want to thank all of y'all. You know I came to this team late, but I want to thank everybody that joined up, all the subscribers. And I know I came late, but I brought a few people in and was happy that they came and joined us. And the feedback I've gotten is positive. And I just I love being a part of this channel. I love being a part of all of y'all, being part of this roster. And it's an honor. And thousands, that's just the beginning, right, baby? We're going further. We're going further. We got our sights going onward and upward, and I'm along for the ride, man. So
I want that million.
Yeah,
we're in the long haul, man.
There you go, Sonny.
All right, well, everybody, thank you. Well, first of all, Uncle Gary, nice to meet you. This is the first time we're officially speaking with our voices to each other.
It's nice to see you, my brother. I want to be on the show with you one of these days. Yeah.
Yeah, well, but thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody who's a part of the Codex Station, everybody who's a fan, subscribing and commenting and everything like that. You'll see us all and more stuff from the Codex Station, me usually on the Codex Podcast. But again, thank you, everybody. Take care. Big Keith, congratulations to you. Enjoy all this stuff. I may have to go to your house one day and see all those goodies you got, and I will be working on that PDF file. Congratulate you tonight.
You're going to literally drop it off, which is the best part.
That's
yeah, I can do it in person. But thank you, everybody. Take care.
Kristen?
Well, again, thank you to anybody that watches any of my reviews and likes them and really keeps me going. But just like I say in all my reviews, no matter what, I hope to see you in the next issue.
Very good.
Dan.
Thanks to all of you guys for letting me come on here and pontificate about comics and talk about them and putting up with my dumbassery.
Is that it? No,
yeah, that was it. That was
I was in here. I thought there was a pause. I'm waiting.
Your tagline. See you at the spinner rack.
Oh yeah, see you at the spinner rack.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
My spinner rack though, because if I catch you in my basement, I'm gonna beat you to death.
There you go.
God, I'm sorry. I'm a Pokemon person. I thought you said Spinnerack like the spider Pokemon.
Yeah.
You mean Spinner Rack.
He doesn't know how to pause correctly, it seems like. So
I guess not.
I was actually looking for the Pokemon behind you before it clicked for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wild, awesome ride to get to 1,000 subscribers. As of last check earlier today, I think we're right on the cusp of 1,040.
10:39.
Yeah, so whoever's watching, just hit that subscribe button so we can go over that hump. But I am in love with this program, with this station, with this YouTube channel. I love each and every one of the people sitting here around me today. I am proud to call all of you family, all of you friends, all of you brothers and sisters, and all of that stuff. You are my best friends. You are the people that I confide in. You are the people that I talk to on a regular basis. This is my social group. This is my circle right here. And I love all of you. And I wouldn't change any bit of it for anything.
Tim, we love you long time, baby.
I hope so. Right.
I've loved you for 20 years. Come on.
Tubuku. But no, seriously though, it's amazing and wonderful, and it is a joy to be on these episodes weekly, and we are just scratching the surface of what we can do and what we're gonna do, and I cannot wait to see what the next year brings us. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time. Kevin.
So, I gotta say, I know that all this is under the auspice of comic books, but on a personal level, I have gotten to the point where all of you are more my friends, and comic books come secondary to how much, you've all proven yourselves available to me. I know that Dan and Sal have been there when I've gone through some really dark periods of my life, and I can't thank you enough. And I know that the rest of you would be there for me in the drop of a hat, in case the God forbid it ever goes that deep again. So these are the best people I know right here, guys. And with whether or not you're into comic books, you could do worse than have these guys in your corner. If you love comic books, all the better. Thank you so much for everything.
All
Your
right.
family, man. Your family.
Thank you for bringing us together, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, how many years did me and Sal go to the same comic shop and
Never meet
know
each
it.
other.
Dan Sal was
Until
doing his
we-
best to avoid you for years. And
Sal would hide behind issues like he's reading them.
Which issue though?
Venom. Yeah.
Venom.
It had to be Venom.
That's
he
believable.
hid behind a stack of Venoms he was getting ready to buy. He just
Yep.
goes,
All
you gotta
300.
One of his mini pillars of
Oh my
lab.
God.
I
He
just
goes
I
into
go
the
to the
shop
rack and be
and
like,
sees-
I'll take these Venoms.
Yeah, he goes
Oh
to
my
the shop
gosh.
and he sees on the rack, oh, the new issue of Venom comes out, and he just takes every copy. All right.
Oh, did you want one? Too
Oh,
bad.
God.
These are going on with me.
He just
We're getting all
carried them out.
lovey-dovey up in here, man.
I
Wow.
know. Wes, come on.
Wes, go for it, buddy.
Obviously, I cannot wait to see what the future holds here, like Tim said, and like numerous people have said. I still can't believe I'm even a part of it. So thank you all for even, having me on at all, and then becoming a member of the team. It's great. And to all you coders out there, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Ooh, coders. I like
Yeah.
that.
It's good.
I like that.
You know, when the first time he said it, like on a video, I thought he said cooters. I was like, he's like, "What's up, cooters?" And
What's
I
up,
was like,
coders? And now I'm
Like
super.
tater tots.
Now I'm super self-conscious about it, Jamie. And every time I
Way to
say
go.
it, I go. Okay.
I literally
practiced
messaged him. I'm like,
times.
did he just call everyone cooters?
Yeah.
Look for cooters/coders merchandise in our store later. Bye.
That's where the On the Spot was born.
Yeah.
Was in Louisiana.
Right?
Oh God, I thought you said cooters was where the on the spot was born. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Well,
Yeah.
both. of
My
them.
brain isn't like.
do you say people are born through their cooters? Is that what you said?
Done. Sal, end this wonderful show. You are the final one. Give us your take, sir, and take us home.
Well, thank you very much. Guys,
Okay.
everybody here, this has been an incredible run for me. I love this. This is my outlet. I feel like I can actually talk about comics with you guys because I don't have that other type of outlet with me. And shout out to Kevin, just because without this page, we would never would have met. And I'm deeply appreciative of that.
Oh.
So thank you guys. I love doing the shows. I love hosting the shows, and I love screwing up the names every single time. It's great. So
Give
I'll-
everybody a name. Go right on down. You've got 8 people, so go.
Sal, have you watched my reviews where I apologize for like butchering everybody's names? I'm like, if I said it wrong, correct me in the comments because I definitely said it wrong.
I do watch your reviews, Kristen. I like them very much.
Yeah.
So
Oh, thank you, darling.
top left, we got Mr. Antonio Banderas.
Bandana.
Bandana, Mr. Antonio Bandana.
Wow. First try.
See, I always mess it up.
Done.
We have Uncle
Oh,
Gary
God.
in the Library of Congress.
That's right.
It's the
Woo, guns.
Emporium, the Ric Flair of comics.
Woo!
Got,
That's right.
I don't have a nickname for you, Sonny. Sonny, the man with a series about a series.
There you go.
Got Kristen, Miss Review Queen, right there. She's all about the reviews. We got Dan the Man Kelly. He's the owner of Instagram, now live on Instagram, and owner of Threads.
He is also the road manager of.
Also
Uncle
the
Gary.
road manager for Ric Flair of Comics.
He
Yeah.
keeps the
All right.
riffraff out.
Fair. That's fair.
We've got Tim the Terrific, Tim the Luscious, and Tim the Terrible. I screwed that up.
It's all about the hair.
But
It's all
Tim
about
with
the hair.
Luscious locks. Tim with
There
the
you
luscious
go.
locks.
There
That's
you
Tim of the good
all.
hair.
For a second.
We've got His Royal Highness, the man out on bail with his tail, Archduke Kevin.
I missed that.
And
last
Wes,
part.
I don't think I have a good foot, but we got Rebel Scum. You Rebel Scum. You Rebel
I don't have a good name
Scum.
for you, but you're rebel scum.
Yes. Oh, it's always a pleasure to talk with you too about slabs because I feel like I got that slab connection with you.
Yeah.
And like always, guys,
I'll be
I
sending
hope
you
you
a
have a
couple, by the
9.8
way.
day.
It sounded
What's that?
wrong.
I said I'll be sending you a couple for some CBCS action pretty soon.
Love it.
Just don't
Love it.
flip through them.
Brown
Yes,
chicken.
sir. They will
Leave
be
those
set
thumbprints
aside
out of it.
and sealed in a lockbox.
Take us out one more time, Sal.
I hope you guys have a 9.8 day.
Much
And
love.
guys, close this all out. Get it all out of the way. Everyone here loves you and supports you no matter what. Thank you guys for everything you've done for us and giving us this outlet and allowing us to come do this every week. So with that being said, we will see you in the next one.